my channel. My name is Laura, and today I am doing Tuesday Talks, and the topic is how do you rearrange your books, and this was created by Janie from the Bookworms Buddy. And I'm going to share with you and show you my bookcases. It's a quick review of just how they're set up. So yeah, so I am holding my camera, and we're going to share with you how it's set up, and I'm going to show you the view. So here we go. Okay, in my library I have 3 bookshelves. The first one here, when you walk in the room, has my graphic novels on the top, and then these are my series shelf. It has all my series books here. Not all of them, but here are my series. And because my bookshelf is so crowded, and I have a lot of series that are also upstairs in my crates, and I will show you that as well. But this is one bookshelf, and the bookshelf that has the read on top of it is my standalone shelf, and the top is fiction. 1, 2, 3 shelves, 4 shelves is fiction. The bottom shelf is nonfiction, and these are all in alphabetical order, as well as my series shelf. And then in that blue crate on the bottom, I guess that's the teal crate, has my banned books in there. So when I need to do banned books, that's in there. And then you go across and you see my TV, and then there's another bookshelf. This is my new bookshelf that, because the other one collapsed, and this one has my Snoopies on it, and these are my favorite shelf. So these are the books that I've read before, so they get moved from the other shelf, the other 2 shelves, and they get moved onto here as I read them. So these are my favorite books, and on the very bottom is my series. It has City of Bones series is down there. The Outlander series is down there. I have the Game of Thrones down there. I have Harry Potter down there. I did put the Lover Eternal books down there, but I haven't read them yet. But those are the ones I want to read, so I'm hopefully, because I have a lot of them, and I just stuck them in the bottom shelf there. And look at this, I got a new Snoopy just recently. And he is so cute because he dances. I'll show you. Okay, my dog like jumps on top of him, but here we go. Let's see if she doesn't come by. And so I have that, and he actually moves. I got this at Target, so really cute. Hopefully he doesn't fall off the desk. Okay, so below this, I have video games and movies are in these 2 crates. And then I have my Danielle Steele books here that my grandmother gave me. So, yeah, so those are Danielle Steele's that I haven't read yet. Coming into my office, I have, these are the books that I just hauled that I haven't sorted and put in my other shelves. And these have to go up into my crates. So these are my new books here, and you've seen videos of these being hauled. So if I go across, this is all my scrapbooking stuff and my lighting system. And over here on my desk, the right pile is the books I'm currently reading. The left pile is books that I want to read, and I pulled them out. Above that is my library books that I have out right now. And I found this at Hobby Lobby with Make Today Awesome with more Snoopy. And going here is more scrapbooking stuff. And then I have my book outlet teddy bear there. And above, going across, I have more books that I pulled out for the 52 challenge. So yeah, I might read these. I pulled them out as a TBR, and maybe I might read them. So yeah, so those are there. Okay, here I am on my 2nd floor, which is my bedroom. I have a little alcove, and that's where I have my crates. And my crates are in alphabetical order. They are mixed, mostly fiction from A to Z, And then I have I have more nonfiction up here. I have other things like graphic novels. I'll show you when I get to the crate. So here we go. I did not move anything around. It is kind of a mess, and I will show you also the mess on the other side of the room. So yeah, so bear with me. So here we go. Okay, starting on the left of the room, when you first walk in the alcove, I have my Janet Ivanovich books. Books that I want to read like quickly. I put them over there on the next two piles there. And then the crates start here. And they start from A, B, C. Then I have more books that I want to finish the series. I pulled those out because I only read some of them, but I have to finish those books there. Those are pulled out. Then I go across here. I have my D's on the floor. I need another crate. And then I have my C's there and C's above that. And then going across, I'm going to stand up a little bit. Going here, I have my James Patterson books. I have just recently hauled the Charlene Harris books there. I have next to that, I'm going to just go on the top, I have my Jodi Picoult books. And going across, I have my Kristen Hanna books. I have my Lisa Scottolini books. And I have my Nicholas Sparks books. And my Dean Koontz is in the corner with Stephen King. I see a Stephen King there. Okay, so I'm going to walk back across to the crates again. And I have a crate of 2016 new books there. Below that, I just did my F. There's my E and F. Below that, I have my G's. And then I have G below that. And I'm going to go across. And these are more. Right here is my 2016 more books that I bought that I haven't read yet. Pile there. The bottom crate is my I's and J's. The top crate is my H's. And my H's again. And here are my, what happened was this crate here is my new releases for 2016, and my books fell out of the crate because I double stacked them. So I usually have, if you can see on this side, I double stacked them. There's books behind that, but the books fell, so I have a stack on the floor. So yeah. So that's that there. Then I have my Jodi Picoult again. And I'm going across my Hannah, my Kristen Hanna, and in here I have my Amanda Hocking, my Sophie Kinsella. I have my Alice Hoffman books in there. I have my Wally Lamb. Now I haven't read Wally Lamb yet. Yeah, but I collected a few of his books there. And then below that I have my K's. And below that is my L's. And below that, more L's down there. L's and M's, it looks like. And going across, I have my O's and R's. And you see that coming out of the crates because I have so many. And above that, I have the N's and M's. And above here, I have all my Mead books. These are Rochelle Mead and my Anna Todd are in there. I try to group by author so they're all stuck together. In the corner, as I said, I have Stephen King and Dean Koontz. And I have more downstairs of those. Below that is my S's, I think. R's and T's. And going down, here we go. More R's. I see Nora Roberts, I'm sorry. And below that I have my, I can't see, S's there, and I have a graphic novel, Morning Glory, in there that I started to read but I didn't finish. And going across here is my S's again. Up here is more S's. And here are S's as well. I think I have 3 crates of S's. And above that, here are my nonfiction that overflowed from downstairs. So I have nonfiction here. Above that, I have more graphic novels that overflowed from downstairs. And going across, these are my written in verse because I pulled them out because every once in a while I have a readathon and I need written in verse books. So I pulled them out, so I now have my own crate. And below that is short stories. And I also pulled those out. And below that is my U's and V's, authors, sorry. And below that is my W's. And these are short stories in the front here because they fell out of the crate above. So I need another short story bin. So those fell out. And behind that are my W's to Z, all the way to Z's behind that. Going across is my books that are my 2016 must-read reading list from friends and family. I pulled those all out and they were stuck there. So I didn't finish that. I had 50 books and I only read 10, I think. So those are in there. I have to pick out from there every once in a while. Above that were my A to Z challenge. Here's another Z, an X that I have to read, and a C, an M that I didn't read last year. So I'm going to read them for this year. Then I have these over here that are books that I wanted to read as well. The Light Between the Oceans. I definitely want to read that before the movie comes out, which is probably very soon. Yeah, so I pulled that one out. Then on the very crate here is my Christmas or winter reads. And going across, this bin here is my DNF bin. These are books that I have started. There are bookmarks in there. I like to give a book a second chance. So yeah, so this bin is full of books that I started and have to redo. Now I'm gonna show you, it's this little messy, but I'm gonna go across, and I have my reading table here with my my Kindle charging there, and right next to here are more books that I collected but I didn't put away yet. They had to be actually, they're not in my Goodreads. These have to be entered in my Goodreads and then put away. And then this bin here is books that I read. They have to go down to my favorite shelf. And in here are my books that I bring back to the used bookstore and I trade them in. I have extra books or books that I didn't like. I stuck in there. So that's it. I'm gonna go. So that's my view of all my books. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want an in-depth view, you can see all my books on my Saturday shelfie tours. As I do each crate and each bookshelf downstairs, I have done my videos every Saturday. You could see different authors and different last names. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this and I will see you in another video. Bye!